Dear students, today we are going to look at anaerobic respiration. Okay, as we discussed in the last video, anaerobic respiration here is a type of cellular respiration which involves the breaking down of glucose in the absence of oxygen to release two molecules of ATP. Here in this video, we have two types of anaerobic respiration. The first one here is alcoholic fermentation, which is also known as yeast fermentation. Yeast fermentation. And the second one here is lactic acid fermentation. Okay, now let's look at alcoholic fermentation. First of all, why is it called alcoholic fermentation? It is so called because alcohol is produced in the process. It is called alcoholic fermentation because alcohol is produced. Do you understand? Here is the first step. The first step here in the alcoholic fermentation is the normal glycolysis that occurs in the aerobic respiration. Okay, because this process occurs in the absence of oxygen, Krebs cycle did not take over the process from glycolysis. Okay, now during the glycolysis, pyruvic acid is produced. Okay, pyruvic acid is produced, hydrogen ion is produced, then two molecules of ATP here is produced. This hydrogen ion that is produced is unstable. Hydrogen is unstable. Okay, so if the enzyme is not there to control the process, hydrogen will escape out from the reaction. Okay, so the enzyme is here to bind with hydrogen ion because it has strong affinity to bind with this hydrogen. That's why it forms NADH. Okay, what's the meaning of this enzyme? This is nicotinamide adenine dinucleotide. Like I said, it has strong affinity to bind with hydrogen. This plays a key role in photosynthesis we discussed in our last video. Now, here, this pyruvic acid here is now reduced by this enzyme that has binded with hydrogen ion. This will transfer hydrogen here. Okay, hydrogen will come and bind with the pyruvic acid. This is the pyruvic acid, and that's what we have here. Pyruvic acid. Okay, the pyruvic acid here is reduced by the enzyme to produce alcohol, carbon dioxide. Okay, and this is the enzyme that remains unaffected. Okay, so that's all about the alcoholic fermentation. Take note, you can call it yeast fermentation. It is called alcoholic fermentation because the products produced, the products are alcohol, which is C2H5 OH, then carbon dioxide. These are the products of alcoholic fermentation. Okay, here in the lactic acid fermentation, just as we discussed here in the alcoholic fermentation, the first step is normal glycolysis, which is partial breakdown of glucose to produce pyruvic acid. This is the pyruvic acid produce hydrogen ion and two ATP. This occurs in cytoplasm as we discussed in aerobic respiration. Now the second step, this is what shows why it is called lactic acid fermentation. Why is it called? Because lactic acid is produced. It is called because lactic acid is produced. Okay, and this is the pyruvic acid, which is finally reduced by this. Okay, this is the enzyme we discussed before. So this enzyme binds with the hydrogen ion to the pyruvic acid to produce lactic acid, and the enzyme remains the same. Okay, this lactic acid fermentation occurs in the human body. Okay, in the muscle when you are playing football, maybe during exercise. Okay, at the point you are running, there is decrease in the amount of oxygen in the blood because the respiratory rate has reduced. Okay, because of this decrease in the oxygen tension in the blood, okay, The pyruvic acid produced by the glycolysis, because we don't have enough oxygen in the blood, this pyruvic acid produced will be converted to lactic acid in the absence of oxygen in the blood, and this lactic acid, okay, are now stored in the muscle, and the excess accumulation of the lactic acid will result to muscle fatigue or muscle cramp. Okay, at a point, if you keep running, when you finally stop at a point, okay, this excess lactic acid that has resulted to muscle cramp and muscle fatigue will send signals to the medulla oblongata to increase the breathing rate. Okay, as the breathing rate increases, more oxygen are coming inside. The oxygen are coming inside to convert the lactic acid to pyruvic acid. Okay, and because more oxygen are coming inside, lactic acid has been converted to pyruvic acid. Then Krebs cycle will take up the process to produce carbon dioxide, molecules of water, and 36 ATP to complete the initial aerobic respiration. Okay, take note, this oxygen requires to convert the lactic acid to pyruvic acid and convert the pyruvic acid to produce carbon dioxide, water, and 36 ATP. The oxygen is known as oxygen depth. Okay, that is the oxygen requires to convert lactic acid to pyruvic acid to carbon dioxide, to water molecule, and 36 ATP as produced in the aerobic respiration. Okay, so this is all we have for now. Thank you and God bless you. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel.